Listen, man, I'm just coming here because we were called that you stealing doors off this house. They said it's abandoned. They said you're over here stealing doors. Are you stealing doors off this house?
I'm not stealing doors.
Okay. What is your purpose to be on this property?
Changing the locks.
Will you provide ID?
I'm not going to provide ID because I didn't break the law. You're stepping on private property here.
Can you just take your hand out of your pocket there? I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Here we go again, folks. The old we got a call routine. Why do cops think that just because they got a call, you no longer have a Fourth Amendment? I've heard cops say, we need your name for our report. In this video, the neighbor will call her Karen, calls the police, and lies to them. What I don't understand is how they let her get away with it. We also understand that cops did get a call. They have to investigate. But the cops that are being dispatched to calls need to understand the limited scope of authority that they have. They need to know how to do threat assessments without demanding identification, especially under coercion. Go subscribe to this newer channel. Let them know that I sent you. Let's get right to the video, folks.
Can you get your name and badge number?
For what?
You're stepping on private property here.
Can you just take your hand out of your pocket there? I would appreciate that. Thank you. I got called on you because you said you're stealing doors off these houses.
Do you suspect me of stealing doors?
Listen, man, I'm just coming here because we were called that you stealing doors off this house. They said it's abandoned. They said you're over here stealing doors. Are you stealing doors off this house?
I'm not stealing doors.
Okay. What is your purpose to be on this property?
Changing the locks.
Okay. That is no problem.
And this right here is exactly where the video should have ended. But it's not, folks. This video goes on for several minutes, and you're going to find out why here in a bit. Clearly, this cop was trained improperly. He feels he needs to have ID. It's like crack to them, folks. They're like crack fiends. They just need another hit. They just need to see your ID.
Okay?
Do you have ID on you?
I do have ID.
Can I see it, please?
No, you can't.
I cannot see it. Okay, you want to go this route. Do you work for a company?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Who is the company?
I mean, does it matter?
I have to prove that you have right to be here.
You suspect me of breaking the law?
It's an abandoned house, correct?
It's vacant.
Okay. Who owns the house?
Mortgage company?
The mortgage company. Who sent you over here to fix the house? If that's what you're doing.
That's confidential. My clients are my business.
Okay. How do I know that you're not stealing the doors and that you're fixing the doors?
Well, call the lady right there, investigate with her, ask her what she saw, and then come back to me. And
That's who called. Well, somebody over here called, said that you're stealing
well,
doors.
the lady next door.
Okay. That's who called?
I suspect. I don't know.
Why, did she say something to you?
Yeah, she was out here yelling and screaming. I told her call the police.
What was she yelling and screaming about?
that she didn't want me to change the locks. I told her I told you what I'm doing. I'm changing the locks.
Okay. He says he's here changing the locks. He won't provide ID. He won't tell his name of this company. He wants to know the reason for the stop and all that. He's recording and wants to do all that good stuff. It don't even got to go that far.
I'm protecting my rights.
I know, my man. But it don't even got to go
that's-
that far. That's it. All I'm asking for is ID.
I'm-
just
I'm-
help me explain like a little bit more. Like, what company are we working for? Like, who sent you over here? That's it.
Are you detaining me? Let me just go that route. Are you detaining me? So this way I know what's going on.
People always tell you in the comment section to just comply. Why didn't he just comply? The cops wouldn't have shot him 25 times. What I like about the video is the fact that this man knows exactly what to say every time the cop opens up his mouth. Does he answer some questions? I think he only answers the type of questions that would quell the cop's suspicions of him breaking and entering and stealing doors. But he's not answering every question that the cop is asking, and that's frustrating the cop. That's why it's important to subscribe to my channel, folks, and channels like mine. You will learn a lot from it. If you encounter police, you'll know exactly what to say. Keep watching.
Will you leave here? No, it's a vacant house. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and talk. Is this your car, this black Tahoe, or the van? The van.
don't nobody on it. They moved out. Daughter, you know, they got it fixed for them. You know, can't nobody touch it. And I guess she's letting it go. And see, I was sitting up in his house. I was nice to him. I just wanted to know was somebody visiting. And I'm hearing all this noise in my house. So I came to the door. And, you know, he got smart with me.
And there it is, folks, the good old confession. She just admitted that she called the cops on him because he got smart with her. What does that tell us? Let me know in the comment section.
Yes, I could find out. Yeah, I can get that number. They don't have no contact with the house now. No. Nobody. Now. I guess, yeah, she's letting it go because she couldn't take it together.
According to this woman, all neighbors must leave a contact number for her to be able to call and find out what's going on. She is the neighborhood authoritarian, folks. Pretty soon she'll be calling the cops on all of her neighbors that have gas stoves.
And what his name? He's supposed to be next somebody went in that house. When it back door out. And I sit up in my house and here
I ain't going anywhere. I'm just getting a cigarette out of my car, man. Well, folks, we got a good one here. Police calling police on me. I was stealing that door too, huh? I was stealing that door too, huh?
I don't know. Are you?
I'm here working, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know why you're trying to make this so difficult.
it's not difficult. I'm protecting my rights. You want to violate my rights?
What is violating your rights? You're at an abandoned house. I don't know if you're taking the door. I don't know if you're fixing the door.
I told you what I was doing.
Okay. And I was just supposed to take your word for that, right?
I'm not up to no good.
I don't know.
You're
that.
taking her word for it.
What am I doing? Taking her word for it?
I mean, you're obviously asking me so many questions.
Yeah. Because
So
I get called here on someone taking doors off. That's why I come here. Okay.
all right. Do you see any doors off?
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here talking to you.
You investigate the door. All doors are there.
So we're trying to figure out why you are here.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter that you're on.
It doesn't matter. Are you?
It's a vacant house. It's a vacant house, correct?
Are you upholding?
Okay. It's
Listen.
a vacant house.
You're law enforcement, right? You uphold the Constitution, right? First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment.
Take a look at this here cop's investigative skills. He's gonna stand there and stare at the door to see if it's still on the hinges. There are absolutely no doors taken off the house. He already told the cop that he's changing the locks. What more does this cop need to finish up this investigation and realize that the man is not stealing doors? We need to start hiring smart people to become cops, not just buffoons who don't understand law and just want to enforce feelings.
What does that look like to you?
Looks like you drilled a hole through it.
Okay. And what does the deadbolt look like right there?
Is that what you did? You drill a hole through it?
Goddamn right I did.
Oh, okay. This your property, sir?
Hey, listen, don't go in there. That's
This your property, sir?
yes, it is my property.
You got anything to prove this your property?
Mm-hmm. I don't need to prove. You got listen, you don't go in there. That's private property right there. That's not for you to go in.
Yeah, anything proving this is your property, sir.
Do I need to prove it's my property?
Pretty much, yeah.
Why?
Can you just identify yourself and then I can verify it as your property? That's it.
How is me giving my name gonna say that that's my property?
Because I can look it up in Lake County to see if you purchased the property. It's that simple. No, man, we're good. Thank you. It's that simple.
Listen,
You can set this off.
are you detaining me? Let me ask you
Yeah,
that.
right now we are. We're trying to figure out if this is your property. Okay. All you gotta do is provide ID. You said, did you buy this property or you work for a company? That's what we're trying to figure out.
I'm working right now, and you guys are wasting my time.
Well, you're wasting our time.
So I mean, you guys got me detained. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you to do your
Will you
investigation.
provide
I'm gonna
ID?
continue working. So
Will you provide ID?
I'm not gonna provide ID because I didn't break the law. This is not a stop and ID state, right?
All right, folks, we got to stop saying this. This is not a stop and ID state. There is no such thing as a stop and ID state, folks. It is a misnomer. It just does not exist. In every state in America, you need to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that someone has committed a crime in order to detain them. And you have to have SAF, a single articulable fact that a crime has been committed in order to take somebody to jail and demand ID. Keep watching.
Do you think I broke in this house? Do you think I'm stealing the doors? If you don't,
You drilled the lock.
did I drill the lock?
Yeah, and you said you did. And you
Where's it? Where's the lock drilled from?
yeah.
On the inside.
Okay.
Okay. Most people, drill the locks on the outside if they're trying to break in. Come on, man.
So who owns this property? If you don't own it, who owns it?
One of my clients.
Okay. What is their name?
I can't. I'm not going to give you my private information.
Do you have a phone number that I can call them to verify that you're allowed to be here?
Listen. I'm supposed to be here. I'm not up to no good. Nothing nefarious going on here. I'm working.
So you're not going to provide none of that?
I'm not going to provide ID. Absolutely not. I didn't break the law. Now, if I broke the law, are you asking for ID? Are you demanding ID under threat of arrest? Something like that?
No, I wanted your
Okay.
ID. I wanted your ID so then we can call the accessor's office, find out who owns this, and see if you're...
You can still call the assessor's office, do the investigation, call the assessor's office. You have the address. Call them.
I need to know who you are so I can make sure that you're allowed to be here.
What would the assessor tell you? Assessor doesn't know what's going on.
They'll tell me the owner of the house,
Okay. And then what?
and then I contact the owner,
Okay.
and then
Well, then do that. Do your investigation. Come back. I'll be here.
So then he'll be like, yeah, I gave permission to blah 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 to be here, but I don't know who you are.
Well, if they gave someone permission to be here, then it doesn't matter.
But how do I know that's you?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna continue working. So, you guys do your investigation.
okay.
I'll leave this door open for you too, huh?
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
That way you guys feel safe since you wanted me to take my hand out of my pocket.
Yeah, I didn't know if you got a gun or anything in there.
What is it against the law to have a gun in Indiana?
No, Indiana, we love guns in Indiana.
Okay, then. I mean, you're law enforcement.
Yeah.
It's not against the law to have a gun.
No, it's not.
Okay, then. So what's the problem?
I didn't want if you had one in your pocket, I didn't want you to have your hand on it. That's it.
Hey, what does that mean? I just don't understand what's going on here.
I know you don't understand. You understand exactly what's going on here.
I'm just trying to do work.
Okay. That might be. That might be.
All right. Well, let me continue on.
Yeah.
Well, people, we'll see how this works out. Don't ever let the police violate your rights, because we're gonna see what happens here, people. Either they're gonna let me go, or we're going to the, I don't know where we're at, Porter County, Indiana. God damn, see what happens when I come to Indiana? All hell breaks loose. They're definitely protecting their privacy here.
No problem, man.
You still detaining me? Okay.
I got the owner of the house.
That's fine. That's fine. Call them up. Call them up.
All right, folks, what did we learn from this video? First and foremost, we learned that it's important to record and document all your interactions that you have with police. I mean, that's the main purpose of this channel anyways. Secondly, we learned that you have rights when you're on private property. We also learned that cops have horrible investigative skills. We give cops a gun and a badge and we tell them, go get the bad guys off the streets. But what we don't do is train them on the Constitution. In many videos that I've conducted, I've encountered police many times on my channel, and I've asked them all if they know the First Amendment of the Constitution, and they don't seem to know it, folks. That is a recipe for horrible policing, and it's happening in every department in every state. Oh yeah, the man was drilling the hole in the lock from the inside. Wow, how did he get inside the house to drill that hole? That cop is so stupid, he should have just left once he's seen that there were no doors taken off the house. And when he heard the man tell him that he wasn't breaking in, that he was changing the locks. Just because cops get a call, that doesn't mean that they have to identify everybody. That's a misconception, and that's what cops want us to believe. They want the people to just comply, folks. Why are you making this difficult for us? I think that's exactly what the cop said. Well, it's not the people that's making your job hard, cops. It's your supervisors and your training officers that are telling you that you have to identify everyone. They are making your job hard. There's no and ifs or buts about it. Folks, go subscribe to this channel. Let them know that I sent you. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. Peace.